Welcome to the world.
1, 2, 3. I've been feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall. But tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down, feel alive.
Hello, Thepreheimpack, and we are back. If you're new here, my name is Kiana. I'm the mom of the fabulous 5 kids, and together with my husband, we make up the Thepreheimpack. I wanted to chat with you guys about special needs and pricing of equipment. I don't know if you have had this experience, but I have found that anything I need to buy that has a title in it, like autism or special needs or developmentally something, anything like that that has to do with a specialty in particular, costs more. Now, I have no idea why that is. It's not like parents of special needs kids just have more money. Quite the opposite. The needs of our children tend to be more expensive. Therapies, trips to get there, waiting for approvals from insurance companies, all the things that aren't covered that our kiddos need that typical kids do not. So this is very frustrating as a special needs parent. So I want to give you 3 hacks that I have found to help me keep the cost down and meet my special needs kiddos' requirements. So my first hack is this. Very simple, right? So this is a PBS Kids tablet. This came loaded with, I think it said 1,000 hours full of apps and games and videos and all that stuff. Great. However, of course, he's going to get bored with this. He is 10 years old, and even though everything's educational, I knew he wanted to be able to do other things on a device. I did not want to buy him another Amazon 7. We've had the Fire device before. It's great. However, I have a hard time with parental controls on that, with him and my other kids. I need them to be able to do what I want them to be able to do, and that's all. So on an Amazon, just regular device, they can get on the internet, they can search, they can save, they can do everything. I don't want that for my children. So we have this. So when Elijah is tired of this or the other kids, because of course they share everything, this has a passcode that I am the only one that knows. So I set up a passcode when I want this to switch from a PBS device to a typical Android device. So when I enter this passcode, a whole nother section of this tablet opens up. So it turns into a regular Android device. Why is this important for special needs parents and special needs kiddos? First, for us, Elijah is fixated. He gets fixated on certain things. I don't know about your kids. Even my typical kids get fixated on certain things. So Elijah's thing right now is Angry Birds Star Wars. He either wants to play the game or he wants to watch it on YouTube. Because this can turn into a regular Android device, I have loaded on here the Angry Birds Star Wars game that he can play, and there is also a YouTube app. He can't get into it himself, but I can get into it. My other kids can't get into it themselves, but I can get the passcode in, and then they can play. Another reason this is important as a special needs mom, a lot of times we have apps that we need to use that typical kids do not need to use. Sometimes it's apps for speech. Sometimes it's apps for occupational therapy, for fine motor skills, for things that they need to have repeated again and again and again. Sometimes it's for speaking, for vocal assistive technology, for all kinds of things. You don't want to have to spend $1,000 or $800 on an iPad. You don't want to have to get a laptop that they may break or throw. Elijah has broken, I can't tell you how many devices. So this was, I think, $89 at Walmart, and it does everything I needed to. Hack number 1, get a regular Android device that's multifunctional, that your kid can use it, and you have complete control over what they have access to.
All right, Pack, hack number 2. So I don't know if you have looked online and tried to find special needs swings, autism swings, developmentally disabled swings, anything like that. But if you have, you would know that they cost upwards of $1,000. So my concern was this. Elijah really needs the stimulation of swinging and jumping. He's also 10 years old and almost as big as me. I don't want to have to spend $1,000 or $2,000 for a swing for him, and so this is what I found. So my favorite thing about this swing is that one, it fits an adult. It can fit more than one adult. It fits my teenagers, and Elijah will not outgrow it. My really favorite part is this was under $125 on Amazon.
Isn't this the good life? Sitting on the front porch, sipping on the rocks, citrus in our beverages.
Pack, and we are back. I'm here with my number 1. As usual, we are going to go get our nails filled. She has created a monster. She wanted her nails done for her birthday, and now I'm obsessed. And so we're having some time together and getting them fixed up nice.
I've been trying my best for a while, trying to please everyone who's around me. I've been putting on a fake smile, even though I'm wasting time.
2 hours later.
Time for hack number 3 is this. Elijah is amazing at English comprehension, vocabulary, reading, all of that. Math concepts are harder for him, especially doing math in his head without manipulative. So I have ordered this. It's 10 beads by 10 beads, or 10 beads by 10 rows. So up to 100, he should be able to count by tens, doing multiplication, also doing 2-digit addition and regrouping. That's right, friends. Last hack I have for you is an abacus. So this is not a typical hack, but I had to share this. So as I said, my son has a hard time doing math in his head. He needed manipulatives. I talked to his new special ed director, because we're in a new district. I talked to his teacher. Neither of them had a concrete suggestion. His speech therapist, however, suggested an abacus. As soon as I said he was having a hard time with math because his reading and everything else was so great, but his math is hard, she goes, why don't you just use this? And I was like, genius. Why did no one else ever suggest this to me? So just in case you need something to help your kiddos with math and need manipulatives up to 100, this is for you. We're gonna do 8 minus 3. So here are 8 blue beads. Let's take away 3. Blue. 1, 2, 3. How many beads are left?
4.
1,
1,
2,
3, 4, 5.
Good job. 5 beads are left. Multiples of 10. There's 10 beads here. So this is 10.
Beads.
Count by 10. 20,
20,
30,
40, 50, 60, 70, 18, 19, 20.
100.
100.
Good job, Elijah. All right, Pat, that's all I have for you today. Pray you are being encouraged and being an encouragement everywhere you go, and we'll see you next time.